tell you about that.
Get on it.
If you can, get on me. If you fucking play with me, I'm gonna fucking hurt you, man. Read a fucking newspaper, man. All these fucking killings because of people like you. If you fucking play with me, I'm gonna hurt you, man. Google my son, Christmas Eve shooting in the Bronx. If you play, he knows that I'm playing. If you play with me, I'm gonna fucking grab you and I'm gonna hurt you, bro. Alright? No, but he knows my pain. He knows my pain. If you play, you're trying to get an audience. Oh, this fucking time. Yo, don't tell me what to do. It's called freedom of speech, motherfucker.
Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show. My name is Dr. Frederick Dare. I am a therapist here in Atlanta, Georgia, and welcome to my channel. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, subscribe. Like this video, share it, and click the little bell at the bottom of the screen so that you will get updates of when I upload new content. We usually cover hot topics or mental health issues. Today is no different. Today we're covering a mental health issue. And this is more for educational purposes for all the people out there. So what you heard is a clip, I think it's a New York train going from Washington Heights, maybe to or from Washington Heights. I'm not sure about the details. I was scrolling through social media and heard this little clip and thought I would focus it more on a mental health issue, which it is. So what you heard is this male being very aggressive, very loud, with a histrionic type of personality, meaning just very attention-seeking, very loud. Everybody on the train is looking at him, and he's fussing at this passenger. I think she's a female. She may be a lesbian, but he's fussing with this female, and the things that he's saying, I'm like, okay, something's not right. There's obviously something mentally going on here, a mental health issue. And so I titled this video, Why Argue with Someone Who Has a Mental Health Issue? I've seen it so many times on trains and in different environments where someone is arguing with someone that is obviously not in the best mental health. And so this video is a prime example, because the man, he's yelling out stuff like, that guy over there knows my pain. The guy has no idea who he is. He's telling the female passenger that he's yelling at that you're trying to get the staff to join in, or get the staff members to join into this conversation, or you're trying to get attention. You look like Bobby Brown. You don't have any socks on. Google my son. And he kept saying you're trying to get an audience. But my point is, these things probably to you sound very, they're not connected. The thought process is not connected. It's obvious this guy just wants to argue, and this poor female passenger is, has fallen into the argument with this person. And so I wanted to do this video to say, please, 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 if you see someone that is aggressive like this, they probably have anger management issues. They have some other mental health stuff going on. I don't know this person, so I can't diagnose them. I don't, you know, but just the conversation alone doesn't make sense. And so to continue to argue with them, you don't know what they're capable of, and so it's not a good thing to sit there and just keep, you know, giving them ammunition basically to create this hostile environment. Let's listen to some more of this. I just thought it was.
Read a paper.
I'm just trying to tell you quiet.
Don't tell me to do nothing.
You're yelling on the train.
I'm not yelling at you. You're trying to get an audience.
You've been yelling since you got here.
You're trying to get an audience.
You've been yelling since I
You're
got
trying to get staff members to join the stupid shit, man. You're gonna get hurt. If you jump up and touch anybody on this train, you're gonna get hurt, man. Like, try to understand that. People not fucking playing with your black ugly ass, man. People are definitely not playing with you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm serious. You look ugly and cheap. No, you don't. So you're lucky. So you're lucky. You look like Bobby Brown.
Okay.
You look like would you out there continue to argue with this person? Because if you would, then I don't know. I just I'm trying to educate on this topic. I'm sorry I'm laughing because you're not going to win that argument. It's just going to keep going on into these cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles of argument. And so the reason for this video, main point of this video, is to not argue with someone that has a mental health issue. This passenger should have just remained quiet and then got off at her stop. All the other people on the train, you could tell they were just like quietly sitting there with no input. Nobody was chiming in because it's obvious that this man is having some kind of mental health issue going on. But anyway, so what I wanted to do is a question to you. Should you continue to argue with someone like this? You're not on the same playing field, for one. Two, it could get very dangerous. He could, it could have turned out into this big argument because he seems much bigger than her, and there was a lot of aggression there. And so, as a therapist, I just came on to do this show to just say, if you're faced with this situation in your daily travels to work on a train, in your work environment, it's best to keep quiet and don't, edge them on. Things get out of hand, call 911, but don't continue to engage in this type of arguments. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you thought about this clip. I just feel like he wasn't oriented and you're like wasting your breath to argue with him. He's talking about you not having on socks. You pull up your pants to show that you have socks. For what? He's yelling about, I don't even know what the content of this, or the context of this argument is, but it just seems like it's about nothing. And you don't want to get caught up in that type of banter. Okay, anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Check out all my other videos. We talk about anxiety, depression, real life stuff. So yeah, this is a real life situation that can happen to any one of us. But the best thing to do is just be quiet. Don't argue with the person. It's not worth it. They're experiencing some kind of mental health breakdown, and you don't need to contribute to it. And then plus, you're raising your own stress. So anyway, I'm out. Check out my other videos. Subscribe.